Hey friends, I'm about to teach you a word you've probably never heard. But once you hear it, you're gonna start recognizing it everywhere. And I have to give a special thank you to my girl Serena, because she's the one who brought this word to me. And when I looked it up, I said, we need a whole bonus episode for this. So, grab a snack, come on back, and let's get into it. Hey, my loves, welcome back. I've been doing this series on toxic friendships and relationships, and we already covered the letter K. But Serena, the beautiful Life with Serena, dropped a word on me. And I said, hold up, wait a minute, we got to do this one. We got to stick this one in. This has got to be a bonus episode. So the word is Knavishness, and that's spelled with a K. The K is silent. And I'm going to break it down for you really quick, right? The K is silent like the behavior. The word is spelled Knavishness. Knavishness. And what it means is this: it's sneaky, it's deceitful, under the radar dishonesty. That's what knavishness means. It's not loud betrayal, and it's not obvious disrespect, like most of the words that we've previously covered. This is kind of, this kind of person is very sneaky. They move quietly, right? They move very quietly. They smile in your face. It's one of those people that smiles in your face, but they're always slightly off. Always slightly off. They support you, but never fully. Never fully. They show up, but not when it actually matters. They never show up then, right? That's knavishness. And I just want to tell you something about this. This is one of the most dangerous types of toxic behavior, knavishness. And I can't believe that I haven't heard that in all the SAT words and all the studying and the writing that I've done to get my master's and everything. I have never heard this word before. So it took some research, but I had to get it in. You know, you don't catch it right away. You don't catch this kind of behavior right away. When somebody disrespects you loudly, you can see that, right? We always know when somebody's disrespecting us, or at least I hope we do, right? We can address that right away. We can nip that in the bud right away. But knavishness, it makes you question yourself. You start thinking, am I overreacting? Maybe they didn't mean it like that. Maybe I'm just being sensitive. Meanwhile, they know exactly what they're doing. That's the game. Knavish people operate plausible. You know, they operate in plausible deniability, baby. Deny. They do just enough to affect you. But not enough for you to easily call it out. You know, they'll share your business, but disguise it as concern. Oh, well, I just told so-and-so because I was concerned for you. But really, they were spreading that gossip and spreading rumors and all the stuff, right? But under the guise of, oh, well, I'm just concerned for you. BS. They leave you out, right? But say it was an accident. They invited everybody else to something really important. And this is supposed to be your quote-unquote bestie, but they didn't invite you. Right? Oh, it was an oversight. They'll downplay your wins, shrink your wins down, but act like they're still supporting you. Right? Act like they're still supporting you. Sweet, slick, and dangerous. And over time, that kind of energy drains you. Right? That kind of energy drains you. It's very draining. Not because it's loud, but because it's constant and confusing. It's confusing. Let's make it a little bit clearer, right? If you constantly feel unsure, and I have my notes here. I definitely have to have notes for this one. If you constantly feel unsure around someone, if you feel like something is off, but you can't quite explain it, if you find yourself second guessing your own feelings, you might be dealing with Knavishness. And the most powerful thing that you can do is trust your awareness and trust your instincts always, right? You know what I'm getting ready to say? What my mother always said to me, follow your first mind and you'll never go wrong. That. Trust your instincts and trust your awareness. Everything doesn't need a big dramatic moment to be real. It doesn't need that boom in your face to be real. Some things slide in under the radar. They slide in under the radar. The quiet patterns tell you everything you need to know. So you have to be aware, right? You've just got to be aware. So this was your bonus word for today. Knavishness. Now that you have the language for it, watch how quickly your discernment sharpens. Watch how quickly your discernment sharpens. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Right? Once you're going to be like, that's what Lexi was talking about. Right? Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I hope that this resonated with you. Please go ahead and like this, comment, and share. This is somebody who needs it. Somebody who needs to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one. You know that I will. The next one is L. Put in the comments what you think L is, or what do you think L should be. Put it in the comments. So as always, friends, I love doing this bonus. And I just want to say thank you again to the beautiful Life with Serena. Serena has really been watching these videos and putting the most comments because she has dealt with one, if not one or all of these alphabets, right? The letter series. This letter series is amazing, and I love learning new things. This here, Knavishness, I will never forget this now, and I hope that you don't either. I hope that you don't either. So just remember that I love you, I see you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of Serena for stepping in here and giving me this suggestion. And yes, thank you, honey. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Serena, for opening my eyes to something new, because we're never too old to learn something new. And this is a word that I have not learned. I mean, I know some words. Never heard this one before. So I'm not going to forget it at all. And I hope you don't either. Stay aware, right? Stay aware. Trust your instincts. And we'll see you for the next one. Deuces. Got a mem sighting today.